Good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's listening session 2. And our trainer for today is Mr. Shafiq Mohammed. These are a few instructions for you all. Make sure you have a stable internet connection and a noise free environment, for which we recommend you to use your earphones for the best experience. Moreover, respect your instructor, your classmates, and yourself. Be respectful and professional and do not write anything inappropriate in the chat box. Moving ahead, these are 3 memberships that are available to you all. You instantly become a bronze member when you get yourselves registered on the Ubergrad website. Apart from that, we have the silver and the gold memberships with additional features as displayed on the screen. So for getting yourself upgraded to any of these 2 membership, that is silver or gold, you can directly go on the Ubergrad website and get yourselves upgraded there, or you can drop in your details in the chat box and we'll get you into contact with the organization. Moving ahead, we have free profile evaluation, which is done by our experts, which consists of comprehensive evaluation, university shortlisting, course recommendation, country recommendations, which are made according to a student's academic strengths, career objectives, course of study, future aspirations, and needs and requirements. Moreover, we also have recommendations report, which is customized according to a student's profile and requirements. And we also have doubt clearance regarding the study abroad process, which consists of shortlisting, application, scholarships, etc. Moving ahead, these are some of the live classes which go on at Ubergrad. Firstly, we have free GRE live classes which goes on from Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 9:30. It's a 2-month course. We also have free live Duolingo classes which goes on from Monday to Friday, 6:30 to 7:30. It's a 2-week course. So both of these are online classes, and for getting yourselves enrolled for any of these two, you can directly go on the website of Ubergrad and get yourselves enrolled there. Moving ahead, these are some of the achievements of the students who got themselves enrolled at Ubergrad. Now I'll quickly show you the website of Ubergrad. So this is the website of Ubergrad. A lot of information is available over here regarding the countries, universities, the courses that you want to apply for, or the examinations that you are thinking of taking, of giving. So we have a lot of information uploaded on our website already. So you can just go and explore the website and make yourselves available with all this information so that you have a clear clear idea of all the doubts that you have. Moreover, we also have free profile evaluation, talk to a counselor option, and test preparation store is also available for you all, which consists of live IELTS, live GRE, live Duolingo classes, as I mentioned before. We also have additional services available, which consists of education loans, forex cards, accommodations, international SIM, US credit card, US bank account, etc. Moreover, blogs are also uploaded on a daily basis. So in order to make yourselves available to all these, you can directly go on the website. Now I'll quickly show you the tab where we have the recordings and the handouts of the various modules and the sessions that go on. So just go on to the website, that is ubergrad.com, go on to your name, go on to my test preparation option, IELTS Academic Comprehensive Live Classes course. On clicking on that option, you will be directed to this window. Over here on the extreme left hand side, you can just see there are many options related to course, that is listening. We have 4 modules: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. So like for example, if you want to avail the recording or watch the recording of yesterday's listening session, so yesterday was the first session of listening. So if you want to check out the recording of that particular session, just go on to recording, go on to listening, go on to day 1 handout. When you click on the option, it will direct you to this particular window. And if you go and click on listening day 1 recording, that is 2.1.9. When you click on that option, it will direct you to the 13th November recording of the listening module. That is yesterday's module. So similarly, all other modules, recordings, and the handouts you can avail on the website itself by this method itself. So now I'll also post a Telegram channel link on the in the chat box. You can just go and join the Telegram channel. A lot of information is given over there as well, and you can make yourselves available with the mock tests as well if you join the Telegram channel. So it would be very useful to you, for you all. So do join the Telegram channel as well. Now I'll quickly hand over the session to our trainer for today, Mr. Shafiq Mohammed. So sir, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here itself.
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, guys, very good evening. Okay. So, I've seen more than 82 people joining. Yes, 80 plus. So, I want everyone to use your headphones or, yeah, headset, whatever you have. Please attach it to your mobile or your computer. Yes, very good evening, Manoj. Yeah, Santosh, with me. Yeah, everyone, reach out. Yes, good evening to everyone again. Okay. Yes, yes. Please get your headphones. I'm giving you half a minute. Okay, so that you have a better experience. And like I told you yesterday, even in the examination, you will be given a headset. No need to take any gadget. And obviously, no gadget is allowed to the examination. Okay, so your watches, your headsets, or whatever equipment you have, you need to keep outside, or you'll be given lockers also in some of the exam centers. So it's better if you have mobile phones, watches, keep it home and come. Otherwise, yes, sir, I might need it. It's quite important. Then, yes, you might even get it sometimes. Okay, so there will be an area where you can actually keep all your things. This is actually good to know information because you all are going to give IELTS examination, right? But gadgets, no gadget is allowed even in LRW and also for speaking. Okay. Hmm. So let's quickly start the session now. I hope everyone is ready with your headsets. Today's session is 2, right? Yes. Yesterday, I was like talking about, listening has so and so questions. By the way, I'll have a quick, question answer session only for, I might ask only 2 or 3 questions. Okay. How many questions are there in IELTS listening? Can you type it in the chat box, please? How many questions altogether you have in IELTS listening? Very good. Very good. 40 questions altogether you need to answer in IELTS. Okay. And how many minutes? How many minutes is what you need to answer once? Okay. What is the time actually given to answer this entire, IELTS examination? I want the entire time. Can you please type it now? What is the entire time given in listening to answer and also to check your answers? The entire listening time. What is it? Who is this? Tejaswini. It's not 240 minutes. I'm only asking about listening. I'm not asking about the entire examination. Entire examination, if definitely it's 2 hours 40 minutes, but entire listening is for 30 plus 10 minutes. That is 40 minutes. Okay. So why I said 30 plus 10? Yes, some of you have also typed like Jessica, Anjali, Upadhyay. Yes, 30 plus 10. The reason is instead of saying 40 minutes, 30 plus 10 is extra 10 minutes. After the audio finishes off, you'll get extra 10 minutes to check your answers, jot down the answers if it is a paper-based test. Okay. Even for computer-based also, extra 10 minutes is given after 30 minutes of the audio. So it is entirely 40 minutes. Okay. Hmm. Okay, it's not 40 plus 10 with me. Someone named with me. It's not 40 plus 10. It's only 30 plus 10. That is 40 minutes. Okay, very good. Okay, then listening has how many sections? Can you please type it? Listening has 4 sections. And each section has how many questions? Yeah, I got it. Each section has how many questions? Obviously. Each section has 10 questions. So now we can start the class. Okay. Will not, I believe that most of you have got it. So each section will have 10 questions and 4 sections, that is 40 questions. The entire time for listening is 30 plus 10 minutes. Great.
Welcome everybody to the lovely.
Okay, before I start the audio, I want you to go through the questions and the options given over there, and you need to choose only one option from each question. Okay, your half a minute starts now. Good, Muhammad Shabir. 2 monologues and 2 conversations. Okay. Yes. So let's start.
Welcome everybody to the lovely house and gardens of Rosewood, once the home of the famous writer Sebastian George. He bought the house in 1902, although he had first seen it earlier. At that time, the owners let it out to a tenant because George was too slow making up his mind to buy it. When it came back on the market, there was no hesitation, and he bought it immediately for £9,300, even though the house had no bathroom, no running water upstairs, and no electricity. When he came here, he'd been married for 10 years. During that time, he'd become one of the most famous writers in the English-speaking world. His professional success was enormous, but his personal life wasn't as successful. He was no longer on speaking terms with his brother and had been devastated by the death at the age of 7 of his elder daughter, Josephine. Moving to Rosewood allowed the family to start a new life. George regarded Rosewood as a pure example of a traditional country house of this part of England, and did some of his most successful writing here.
Okay. So now type in the answers, please, all of you. Do you want me to repeat it? Yes, no, maybe. The voice is not clear. The only thing is you listen to it clearly. Okay. Yes, I understand. Uh, use your headphones. Those who are not using headphones, it will be a problem again, guys. Yes. Listen to it. It's not about the clearness of the voice. She is a little fast. Okay. So you need to catch that pace. Listen to it.
Welcome everybody to the lovely house and gardens of Rosewood, once the home of the famous writer Sebastian George. He bought the house in 1902, although he had first seen it 2 years earlier. At that time, the owners let it out to a tenant because George was too slow making up his mind to buy it. When it came back on the market, there was no hesitation, and he bought it immediately for £9,300, even though the house had no bathroom, no running water upstairs, and no electricity. When he came here, he'd been married for 10 years. During that time, he'd become one of the most famous writers in the English-speaking world. His professional success was enormous, but his personal life wasn't as successful. He was no longer on speaking terms with his brother and had been devastated by the death at the age of 7 of his elder daughter, Josephine. Moving to Rosewood allowed the family to start a new life. George regarded Rosewood as a pure example of a traditional country house of this part of England and did some of his most successful writing here.
That's it. Now type in your answers. Do some guesswork, guys. Read the options, read the questions carefully, and do some guesswork if you have left something. Okay. Give in your Please give in your answers now. Now this time everyone is giving the right answer. Wow. All the answers. 99%. All your answers are correct. Okay. Only Akila. Okay. Akila, you didn't hear properly. Akila gave a different answer. Even Ashok Madhav also gave a different answer. Okay, let's discuss. So, when did the writer George first saw Rosewood House? Obviously, when he saw the house, he had something in his mind that he is unsure whether to buy it or not. The reason is he is not able to make up his mind. That's what he says. She says, right? He is not able to make up his mind. That's what he says.
Everybody, Gardens of Rose. He bought the house in 1902, although he had first seen it 2 years earlier. At that time, the owners let it out to a tenant because George was too slow making up his mind to buy.
Too slow making up his mind. He saw that 2 years earlier, but he bought it after 2 years. That means that he didn't make up his mind, isn't it? So meanwhile, it was for a rent. That's what she was telling. They gave it for a 2 years rent, and then the reason is George was not able to make up his mind. That means unsure whether to buy it. So C is the right answer for the first one. Got it, guys? Next, before buying the house, second answer. Before buying the house, George had what? Did he experience several family problems or struggle to become a successful author? Suffer a serious illness? So I believe he is the right answer because he had some issues with the family and relationships and all, isn't it? So that's what she's talking about. But he's not an unsuccessful writer. He is a successful writer. He didn't struggle for it. He is actually, before coming to the house only, he is actually a great writer. That's what she says. And suffered from serious illness? No. He never suffered from any illness. She talks about some brother or someone who died because of illness, not him. Okay? Okay, obviously, if he dies, why will he come to, buy that house? So B and C are not related, but he has several family problems. So let's hear that part.
What, £300? Even though that had no bathroom, no. When he came here, he'd been married for 10 years. During that time, he'd become one of the most famous writers in the English-speaking world. His professional success was enormous. But
his professional success for enormous means B is not relatable. So already he is a successful author. But
his personal life wasn't as successful. He was no longer on speaking terms with his brother and had been devastated by the death at the age of 7 of his elder daughter, Josephine.
So she's talking about brother, terms with the brother not so good, and elder daughter died. All these come to family problems. Okay, and they never spoke about. She never spoke about illness about that person, George. Okay, so C is not given at all. Okay, according to the speaker, she never spoke about any illness. So obviously, last one definitely he's fascinated by the region, isn't it? So second answer is A, and third one is Let's see what is third one.
Move your example of a traditional country house of this part of England.
Okay, traditional country house of this part of England means a typical building of that region. Typical means obviously old building of that, that architecture and all. Typical building means, okay, traditional building. So C is the right answer for the third one. Okay, yes. Okay, I know with me, I know you just suggested, but yes, always guesswork can also be sometimes the right answer. So do guesswork, guys, better. Because don't leave any answer unattended. There's no what? Negative marking. So when there is no negative marking, why should you leave any answer unattended? Whatever you guess, write it down. Because one more thing you need to remember, guys, this is very, very important. Okay. Some people think that, okay, if you leave any question unattended, I'll come back and do it after doing all the 40 questions. No, don't do that, because every section has a different recording. So if you have heard that recording at that point of time, answer that question before you jump off to next section. Got it? Every section has a different recording, different speaker, different story altogether. So once you complete that section, you'll be given a half a minute to check your answers. Even within the exam, the sections also, you'll get some time to check the answer, to check the questions, read the questions and all. Okay. So within that time, what you do, whatever you left it or any answer unattended, you just do a guesswork and complete it. Okay. Because once you complete that recording and you go to the next section, it will be again difficult to recall what all you heard, because there is a fresh the ideology about that entire thing, because the recording is just only done. You can do a better guesswork. Okay, so don't keep it for the ending. Okay, let's go to matchings. I think we have done matchings yesterday, isn't it? So I believe you also have done some extra work which is not done, like sample question 3, sample question 4, okay, even sample question 5. So those who have not done it will do this one, sample question 3. Okay, those who have just joined today, will show them how matchings are. Okay, so matchings are nothing but what this person thinks about. For example, media studies, he'll definitely do, he would do it, or he may or may not do it. Okay, and by the way, you need to choose. It's not 1 2 3. Change it to A B C. Okay, it's not 1 2 3. It's A B C, because here also you have numbers and here also numbers. So it will be little confusing, but change it to alphabets. A is nothing but he'll definitely do it. B is he may or may not do it. C is he won't do it. Okay. Can you, change it in your mind, please? I'll play the audio now and also go through the questions and the instructions. I'll give you half a minute. With me. And by the way, what is the name with me? What is your name? Mr. With me, can you tell me your name or change the name, please? You're asking what tricks to improve listening test. Ayub. Oh, Mr. Ayub, you need to practice. So practice is the only key to, actually get what listening is all about. And the reason you didn't understand or you felt that it is unclear. The reason is, if you're hearing the people for the first time, English speakers for the first time, you'll feel that, okay, what are they speaking? So when you are accustomed, when you are, habitual of or habituated of listening to these English speakers, definitely that will be easy. But for that, you need to start practicing listening. So listen to audios, listen to podcasts, listen to documentaries again. Okay. So listen to English movies or watch, obviously. You'll watch and listen, both you'll do, right? So this is what you need to do. Listen to English people and watch English news channels, all these things. Okay. Yes, Ramu. Please watching. Okay. But if you're under 18, better watch. Okay, good movies. Okay. Okay. By the way, that's the joke. Let's start.
You will hear a communication studies student talking to his tutor about optional courses for the next semester. Come in. Oh, hello, Jack. Have a seat. Right. You said you wanted to see me to talk about your options next semester? That's right. We have to decide by the end of next week. Really, I'd like to do all 5 options, but we have to choose 2, don't we? Yes, but the choice depends on your major to some extent. You're majoring in communication studies, aren't you? That's right. So, for example, the media studies option will cover quite a lot of the same area you did in the core module on mass communications this semester, the development of the media through the last 2 centuries in relation to political and social issues. Well, that was interesting, but I've decided I'd rather do something completely new. There's a women's studies option, isn't there? Yes, Women and Power. Again, it has a historical focus. It aims to contextualize women's studies by looking at the legal and social situation in the 19th and early 20th centuries. So it would be useful if I intended to specialize in women's studies, but I'm not sure I do actually. Well, it might still be useful to give you an idea of the issues involved. It's taught by Dr. Steed. Oh, really? I'll sign up for that then. What about the option culture and society? That addresses the historical debate on the place of culture since the Industrial Revolution in Britain. So, a historical focus again. Do I get the message you're not so keen on history? Well, it's just that we seem to have done quite a lot this semester. Anyway, I'll think about that one. If you're interested in a course focusing on current issues, there's the option on identity and popular culture that approaches the subject through things like contemporary film, adverts, soap operas, and so on. That sounds interesting. Can you tell me who runs it? Well, it's normally Dr. Stevens, but he's on sabbatical next semester, so I'm not sure who will be running it. It should be decided by next week, though. Right. Well, I might wait until then to decide. And the last option is Introduction to Cultural Theory, isn't it? I'm quite interested in that too. I was talking to one of the second-year students, and she said it was really useful. It made a lot of things fall into place. Yes, but in fact, in your major, you'll have covered a lot of that already in Communications 102. So that might be less useful than some of the others. I'll forget about that one then. Now.
Okay. So I'll repeat the audio one more time. Then you can type in the answers. Okay.
You will hear a communication studies student talking to his tutor about optional courses for the next semester. Come in. Oh, hello, Jack. Have a seat. Right. You said you wanted to see me to talk about your options next semester? That's right. We have to decide by the end of next week. Really, I'd like to do all 5 options, but we have to choose 2, don't we? Yes, but the choice depends on your major to some extent. You're majoring in communication studies, aren't you? That's right. So, for example, the media studies option will cover quite a lot of the same area you did in the core module on mass communications this semester, the development of the media through the last 2 centuries in relation to political and social issues. Well, that was interesting, but I've decided I'd rather do something completely new. There's a women's studies option, isn't there? Yes, Women and Power. Again, it has a historical focus. It aims to contextualize women's studies by looking at the legal and social situation in the 19th and early 20th centuries. So it would be useful if I intended to specialize in women's studies, but I'm not sure I do actually. Well, it might still be useful to give you an idea of the issues involved. It's taught by Dr. Steed. Oh, really? I'll sign up for that then. What about the option on culture and society?
That addresses the historical debate on the place of culture since the Industrial Revolution in Britain.
So, a historical focus again.
Do I get the message you're not so keen on history?
Well, it's just that we seem to have done quite a lot this semester. Anyway, I'll think about that one.
If you're interested in a course focusing on current issues, there's the option on identity and popular culture that approaches the subject through things like contemporary film, adverts, soap operas, and so on.
That sounds interesting. Can you tell me who runs it?
Well, it's normally Dr. Stevens, but he's on sabbatical next semester, so I'm not sure who will be running it. It should be decided by next week, though.
Right. Well, I might wait until then to decide. And the last option is Introduction to Cultural Theory, isn't it? I'm quite interested in that too. I was talking to one of the second-year students, and she said it was really useful. It made a lot of things fall into place.
Yes, but in fact, in your major, you'll have covered a lot of that already in Communications 102. So that might be less useful than some of the others.
I'll forget about that one then.
Now,
Okay. Now you can type in the answers, all of you guys. Let's see. Very good. Oh my gosh, most of your answers are correct, 90%. Now you got the hang of the listening, right? Slowly. Very good. Yes, I want everyone to participate. Please give in your answers. Others also. Don't sit like a couch potato and listen, okay? Do something. I mean, answer it. Okay. So couch potato is a synonym again. Oh, sorry, idiom again. And idioms are very important, or can be used, or may be used, or if you want to use, you can use it in only speaking, not in writing. Okay. Any which ways. That's off the topic today. So once speaking comes, we'll discuss. Okay, very good. I got good number of participation answers. I want others also to participate. I don't know why people are just sitting. See, 80 people are there, 70 people are there. I got only somewhere around 20 to 30 answers. Okay. Okay. Very good. The first answer is C, media studies, because he won't do it. He directly said, I won't be doing it. C is the right answer for the first one. Second one, women and power. He said he will do it. So he'll definitely do it. So A is the right answer for the women and power. That is second one. Second one is A. Then third, like everyone has given the right answer again, culture and society, it is B. He won't do it because he doesn't have that interest. He directly said that, isn't it? So third one is B, which is he may or may not do it. And fourth one is also B, which says he like popular culture and identity, right? So fourth one, he says, I might think about it till the last week. So that means he is not sure again. So may or may not do it. So D is the right answer for the fourth one also. Then fifth one, introduction to cultural theory. Yes, he says that he won't do it directly. He won't do it. Okay, he denies it. So fifth one is C. Again, I'm repeating. First one is C. Second one is A as an alpha. Third one is B as in boy. Fourth one is also B. Fifth one is C. Yeah, Abhishek, you will get the hang of it. Don't worry. Okay. So you can listen to yesterday's class and today's class both by tomorrow morning. By tomorrow 10 o'clock, you'll get both the audios. Okay. You'll get both the audios in our website. You can go to the website and check the recordings there. Okay. No worries. Just follow it. Okay. And I play. Now, let's go to the next question, guys. I hope it's clear now. We'll do a different question. We'll do a plan. So we also have plan, diagrams, a map labeling and all. Okay, so let's see what is this plan. Or see, plans and maps and diagrams are all one and the same. They look like this. Okay, so we'll do this one, the first one, which is the plan here. So I want you to see what are the things which are here on your right hand side, and then you can see the entire plan once. And before that, read the instructions, guys. Very, very important. Read the instructions, then only come to the question. So read the instructions carefully, then you know what to answer and how to do it. Okay, like someone said, sir, I don't know what to do it. When you read the instruction, definitely you will know what to do it or how to do it also. Okay, so I'm giving you half a minute to read the instructions and also the content which is there. That is the words and phrases and also the entire map. Have a glance and read all these options also, A to I. So even in the examination also, you'll get half a minute to go through the questions. Okay, don't worry about it. Someone is asking, how do I boost my vocabulary? Yes, it's very, very simple. Whenever you come across new words, for example, if you're doing reading, if you're doing listening, you'll come across different words. Write it down on a book. Keep a book for yourself where you feel that you're going to make your own dictionary. Okay. So whenever you come across a new word, definitely find out the meaning of the word if you're doing reading passages. In listening, definitely the synonyms will be there. Okay. So when you have this word, that synonym will be uttered. Okay. So whenever you come across a new thing, then that synonym is very important. How that synonym you need to find out. Yes, because these synonyms are what which takes you to the right answer. So without you knowing those synonyms, and these words won't be very difficult also. 80 to 90% of the words are quite easy to find out. Okay. So synonyms and paraphrasing is what is very important here. So vocabulary is important, but you need to learn vocabulary when you're doing things. That is interesting. Instead of that, if you sit with a dictionary and then okay, read all A words, B words, C words, all the no, that is not the way. When you come across different conversations, for example, I used to do a trick when I was quite when I was trying to learn something. Obviously this language. I used to watch news channel. I used to sit with a notepad and a pen. Whenever the person utters, the news reader utters a new word, I'll write it down. Okay, something, summons. What does this mean? So after jotting down like 10 to 15 words, new words which are new to me, and which the obviously the speaker has uttered, and then I'll go back to the dictionary. I'll find out the meanings and try to even give some sentences. Okay, and use that in the conversation to remember it. It's not only that you write in a book and then just keep like a Bhagavad Gita or Quran and like that. You have to read it also, isn't it? Okay, don't keep it aside, that book. Try to use that in your conversations, in your writings, and that will improve your vocabulary. I hope I answered your question. Let's go to the audio. Please use your headphones, guys. Those who have newly joined now, please use your headphones or earphones or whatever headset you have. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to hear it clearly. Okay. Start.
You'll hear the librarian of a new town library talking to a group of people who are visiting the library.
Okay, everyone. So, here we are at the entrance to the town library. My name is Anne, and I'm the chief librarian here. And you'll usually find me at the desk just by the main entrance here. So, I'd like to tell you a bit about the way the library is organized and what you'll find where. And you should all have a plan in front of you. Well, as you see, My desk is just on your right as you go in. And opposite this, the first room on your left has an excellent collection of reference books and is also a place where people can read or study peacefully. Just beyond the librarian's desk on the right is a room where we have up-to-date periodicals such as newspapers and magazines. And this room also has a photocopier in case you want to copy any of the articles. If you carry straight on, you'll come into a large room, and this is the main library area. There is fiction in the shelves on the left and non-fiction materials on your right, and on the shelves on the far wall, there is an excellent collection of books relating to local history. We're hoping to add a section on local tourist attractions too, later in the year. Through the far door in the library, just past the fiction shelves, is a seminar room, and that can be booked for meetings.
I'm really sorry.
And is also a place where people can read or study peacefully. Just beyond the librarian's desk on the right is a room where we have up-to-date periodicals such as newspapers and magazines. And this room also has a photocopier in case you want to copy any of the articles. If you carry straight on, you'll come into a large room, and this is the main library area. There is fiction in the shelves on the left and non-fiction materials on your right, and on the shelves on the far wall, there is an excellent collection of books relating to local history. We're hoping to add a section on local tourist attractions too, later in the year. Through the far door in the library, just past the fiction shelf, is a seminar room, and that can be booked for meetings or talks. And next door to that is the children's library, which has a good collection of stories and picture books for the under 11s. Then there's a large room to the right of the library area. That's the multimedia collection, where you can borrow DVDs and so on. And we also have CD-ROMs you can borrow to use on your computer at home. It was originally the art collection, but that's been moved to another building. And that's about it. Oh, there's also the library office on the left of the librarian's desk. Okay. Now, does anyone have any questions? Yes, thank you.
The lady is quite exhausted, and people are giving already the answers without me playing for the second time. Does anyone want or wants me to play for the second time? The audio, guys? No. If I get 2 SS, I'll play. Anyone who wants me to play the audio for the second time? No? Okay. Okay, I love your confidence levels, guys. Everyone, very good. So, yes, let's discuss the answers. Okay. Yes. First one is H, which is reference books. First answer is H. H as in Hong Kong. Then, second one is G, periodicals. Second answer is G, periodicals. Okay. Here you need to choose only the letters, by the way. The reason why I'm telling you is just to make sure we are on the right answer. Okay. Otherwise, I will not utter the words here. And third answer is, yes, it is local history collection D. D as in Delta. Okay. Very good. Then fourth answer is B. B as in boy, which is children's books. Children's books. B is the right answer for the fourth one. And fifth one is definitely it is F, which is multimedia. Okay. So any doubts here, guys? No, right? Shall we go to the next question? If someone has typed something, sir, it is very clear, but sometime I will be, it will be very difficult. Yes. See, it depends upon question to question, recording to recording, even you know, speaker to speaker also. So you need to get accustomed to these kind of recordings. So sometimes it will be very easy, sometimes it will be a little difficult. Okay, and if it is coming to MCQs, all the options will be uttered, but they only mean only one option according to the answer, according to the question it is correct. Okay, all these comes when you start doing things, and whenever or whichever question you feel it is difficult for you, you need to practice those kind of questions. For example, mostly students feel MCQs, multiple choice questions, as difficult. So do those kind of question types. Some people might feel form filling can be difficult. Do those. Some people can find summary is difficult. Do those type of questions more and more. Okay, that is when you know all the questions. Like for example, I told you right in the starting yesterday, 10 to 12 question types are there. After doing all the question types, then you'll only come to conclusion. Okay, this question type is difficult for me. Then that negative you're going to change it into positive. Got it? By practicing it again. Okay, let's go to the next question without wasting time. We'll do a different question type. Okay, I want you to do like plans, the other plans and diagrams, like another 2, 3, 4, 5 are there. You do it as homework. Okay, so because you are all doing it really well, you can do it as homework or as an assignment. Okay, for that, that link will be given. Okay, already I think ma'am gave you that link. Okay, those who didn't get the link, you can ask by the end of the call. Okay, ma'am will give you the link to do the assignment. Now let's go to form filling. Okay, so let's see what is this form filling all about. So mostly these form fillings will be in the starting of the section, or first section you'll get form fillings. So form fillings has or have more of this numbers, names, okay, years. This is what form filling is all about. You see, even if we fill some form, we'll write a name, address, right? So there is a reason for this type of question. It is given a name as form filling. So let's discover what is form filling all about. Before that, I want you to go through the instructions and questions. Read the content in the questions or in the table. Okay. I'm giving you half a minute. Okay, Mohammed Muzammil has one doubt. I'm not perfect in grammar. See, no one is perfect in grammar. Grammar is a huge subject. But for IELTS is like simple grammar is what it requires. Okay, like subject verb agreements. Okay, or when it comes to singular plurals. Okay, all these. What is subject verb agreement, by the way? Subject verb agreement is nothing but if the subject is singular, the verbs will come with S. This is very simple. I will not teach you V1, V2, V3, and this is not a grammar session also. IELTS doesn't require core grammar, by the way. Okay. Mainly students get problem in subject verb agreements while writing and speaking. Okay. So now it is off the topic. So what are subject verb agreements? This is what you're going to research. Okay. Yes, write it down somewhere. Mostly students get problem with this in IELTS, and this is where the grammar is marked down in IELTS. I'm talking about IELTS, okay? No need to go deep grammar. What is subject verb agreement? And yes, spellings also come under grammar. So be perfect with your spellings. If your spelling is wrong, okay, in listening, you'll not be awarded a mark. Okay, because end of the day, it's an English examination, isn't it? Yes. What is this 1, 2, 3? By the way, let's start.
Good morning.
Morning.
Come in, sit down. Now, you're a new patient, aren't you?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. So I'd better get some basic details down first. Right, we'll start with your name.
Martin Hansen.
Do you spell that S-O-N or S-E-N?
Hansen.
Okay, and you are a first-year student,
Yes, I am.
studying...
Medicine, actually.
Ha! Good choice. I hope you enjoy it.
Thanks.
And your address?
Yes, it's 13 Chatham Street.
That's C-H-A-T-H-A-M, isn't it?
That's right.
And your phone number?
01734 246 55.
01734 26455.
No, you got the 6 and the 4 the wrong way round. It's 246 55.
Sorry, right. And when were you born?
On the 15th of June, 1986.
Here in New Zealand?
Yes.
Now, let's get some of your medical background. Have you ever had any serious illness or accident?
A broken leg I got playing football when I was 17. I was in the school team.
What position did you play in?
I was the goalkeeper.
A lot of standing around then.
Yes, when we were winning.
Right. Anything else?
No, apart from that, nothing.
And have you had any operations of any kind?
No, the only time I've been to hospital was when I broke my leg.
Fine. Any allergies?
Yes, to dust and cats.
Ooh, what form does that take? How do you react?
They both make me sneeze a bit, nothing else.
So you're not allergic to antibiotics like penicillin as far as you know?
I don't think so.
Okay. Now I'll give you the answers, but okay, I'll play the audio one more time because some of you have not got the second one because it is quite little fast. So the trick here is when you are writing the answer for the first one, your eye also should be on the second one. What is the second question all about? Okay, what is the second blank all about? So you need to do in duels. Okay, that is the better way. So not to leave or not to just slip the answer for the second one also. So I'll repeat the audio one more time. Just listen to it carefully and answer whatever answer questions you have left.
Good morning.
Morning.
Come in, sit down. Now, you're a new patient, aren't you?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so I'd better get some basic details down first. Right, we'll start with your name.
Martin Hansen.
Do you spell that S-O-N or S-E-N?
Hansen.
Okay, and you are a first-year student,
Yes, I am.
studying...
Medicine, actually.
Ha! Good choice. I hope you enjoy it.
Thanks.
And your address?
Yes, it's 13 Chatham Street.
That's C-H-A-T-H-A-M, isn't it?
That's right.
And your phone number?
01734 246 55.
01734 26455.
No, you got the 6 and the 4 the wrong way round. It's 246 55.
Sorry, right. And when were you born?
On the 15th of June, 1986.
Here in New Zealand?
Yes.
Now, let's get some of your medical background. Have you ever had any serious illness or accident?
A broken leg I got playing football when I was 17. I was in the school team.
What position did you play in?
I was the goalkeeper.
A lot of standing around then.
Yes, when we were winning.
Right. Anything else?
No, apart from that, nothing.
And have you had any operations of any kind?
No, the only time I've been to hospital was when I broke my leg.
Fine. Any allergies?
Yes, to dust and cats.
Ooh, what form does that take? How do you react?
They both make me sneeze a bit, nothing else.
So you're not allergic to antibiotics like penicillin as far as you know?
I don't think so.
Okay, now type in the answers, guys. All 1 to 6 at the same time in one box. Don't type 1, 2, 3 in one message and 4, 5, 6 in another message. I want all the 6 answers in one go. Okay. Please type in your answers and send it to me in the chat box, please. Very good, Pavan Kalyan, Kappala, and Agash also. And Varshita also have given the answers. Very good. Ansuya, Anushya, Narayan. Okay. Then Kushi, very good. Sara Anjum also is given. I'm waiting for others also to give the answers. Please type in your answers. Those are still typing, please type. Athar Thakur, you've typed only one answer. Where are the others? I want you to type it in one message and send it to me, like people are sending, right? All the 6 answers in the same message. Very good, Akhila, Somesh, Shabir, very good. Selva, Jessica also have sent. Anjali, Nikita, Kumari. I'm waiting for others. Gaurav also sent. Okay. Mr. With me, medicine spelling is wrong, buddy. If you give answers, wrong answer, wrong spellings, you won't get the mark. Okay, so your spellings, the answer spelling should be correct. What is the spelling of medicine, buddy? With me? Please change it. Yes. And believe me, when you're doing listening, you will be sometimes in a hurry. So please check the answers. Okay. So when the time is given, proofread your answers. Okay. Definitely you'll find some spelling mistakes. Please correct it. It is very, very important. Okay. I'm waiting, guys. I'm waiting. Please send your answers quickly. Does handwriting matters in exam? Shabir? No, but it should be understandable, by the way. But not for beautiful handwritings, no extra band score is given. Okay, this guy has given a nice handwriting, I'll give a 0.5 score band score. No. But it should be neat enough to understand. So that is the reason, if you're doing a paper-based test, you have to write it with pencil. For example, if you feel that, okay, this spelling is wrong or I need some correction to be done, then you can erase it nicely and write it down with pencil. So don't use pen. It's only pencil you need to use it on paper-based test. Okay. So pen will make it nasty. And by the way, even the IELTS also says that to use only pencil. Okay. So take 2 to 3 pencils, one sharpener, eraser. You're doing a paper-based test. Okay. Even for computer-based also, you can carry some pencil or some stationery. Just because there also will get some rough paper for those who are doing CBT, computer-based test. So you can scribble around the paper. Okay, that's fine. But for paper-based test people, you have to take pencil compulsory, pencils, 2 to 3 pencils. Okay. Fine. Let's discuss. First one is medicine. Like everyone has given 90% of the answers correct. 90.99% answers are correct. So first one is medicine. MEDICINE. Okay. Obviously, everyone knows that spelling, but I just repeated. Then address is Chatham. 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 It's not Chatham. Chatham. M will come in the end. CHATHAM. Okay. CHATHAM. Okay. Chatham Street. Okay. Some of you have given Chatham. It's not Chatham. It's Chatham. Okay. Okay. Third answer is the telephone number. It's O. O means 0. 01734246555. Okay. So it's 017342455. So these English people don't pronounce it 0 as 0 when it comes in the starting of the number. They say it as O. O means 0 here. Okay, so don't leave that O. O means 0, 1, 7, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, 5, 5. Am I clear? Next. Fourth answer is any serious illness. So broken leg. Broken leg, broke his leg. Okay, both are accepted. Okay, broken leg, broke his leg, because 3 words, right? Broke his leg or broken leg, both are correct. Okay, or broke the leg is also correct. Broke the leg. Actually, broke the leg doesn't make sense. Broken leg or broke his leg. So actually, the exact answer should be broken leg. Like many of you have given the right answer, all of you. Leg broken again. It's not leg break, leg broken. Arnav has given me the option here. It's not leg break, leg broken. Okay. Yeah, leg broken, broken leg. These two are accepted. Broke his leg means he deliberately broke his leg. So that is not suiting here. Only the answers can be broken leg or leg broken. I hope it is understood. Next. Fifth answer is operations of any kind, no or none. No, none, nil. Nil, I think it's not required. No or none. These two you can write, any of them. Okay. No. No is the answer for the fifth one. Sixth answer is allergies. Sixth answer, allergies of any kind she asked, right? So the answer is dust and cats. 3 words. Dust and cats. Cats, meow. Billion or meow. Okay. So dust and cats is the answer for the sixth one. So I have doubt with the fifth answer. So, but he says he had done operation when he was 17. But operations of any kind. See, he got maybe it's not an operation. It's only a band-aid. See, broken leg might not lead to 90% of the cases not lead to operations. They'll only give a band-aid maybe. Who knows? So he says no operations. We'll repeat it one more time. Okay. Instead of me saying that, I'll just make you go through it. Okay. The last but one question.
Goalkeeper.
A lot of standing around then.
Yes, when we were winning.
Right. Anything else?
No, apart from that, nothing.
And have you had any operations of any kind?
No, the only time I've been to hospital was when I broke my leg.
Fine. Any?
So operations of any kind, he says no. But he went to the hospital. See, we go to the hospital when we get fever, when we get anything. Okay. But only time he went to the hospital was when he broke. Maybe he didn't get that any operations. So he deliberately said that no. So operations is no or none. Okay. And let's hear the last one also. Allergies.
Allergies?
Yes, to dust and cats.
Oh, what form does that take?
Okay. So dust and cats. Rest of them is like they speak about other things. So dust and cats is the last answer. Okay. Thank you guys. That's all for today. Let's meet with other, question types. Like we are going to discuss other questions like tables. Okay. We're going to discuss tables and, drop downs also. Okay. And sentence completion. Okay. And also short answer questions we still need to discuss. We'll discuss tomorrow. That's all from my end. Any questions, guys? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, keep it up to tomorrow. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Yes. So someone is asking where can we find notes? Yeah. So the other questions which I didn't do it, ma'am has forwarded the link in the Telegram group. You can find it. And if you have any doubts, you can ask ma'am where to find out the link and answers. Okay. And those who joined today can find the previous recordings in our website. If you have any doubt regarding the previous recordings, yes. So even if you're at initial stage, don't worry about it. Slowly start. Starting has to be done from somewhere, right? So don't get confused. Okay. So Anjali, sir, I'm confused. I should choose paper-based or computer-based. So don't get confused. You will choose after doing these 4 weeks. Okay. After completing these 4 weeks, you yourself will decide whether to choose computer-based or paper-based test. Don't worry about it. Just be in touch with us these 4 weeks, and you'll get it. Okay. That's it, guys. We'll look into it tomorrow. Yes. We'll definitely look into those questions tomorrow, guys. Okay. Bye bye. It's all time up. Take care, guys. Ma'am, you can hand over the session.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Guys, I have forwarded the link of the Telegram channel. You can join the Telegram channel of IELTS for your mock tests. And you can also check out the website of Ubergrad, that is ubergrad.com, for the daily handouts and the recordings of the various sessions and the modules as well. We have 4 modules for IELTS. You must be knowing by now. We have listening, reading, writing, and speaking. So all the recordings and the handouts are available to you all on the website of Ubergrad, that is ubergrad.com. So if in case you have missed any of the sessions, you can just go and watch the recordings. Sure, Athar, I'll do it. I'll share it again. Here it is. Any other questions, guys? If yes, you can just drop it in the chat box. Else, we can just close the call for today and we'll meet tomorrow for the third session of listening. All right. Thank you so much.